And the 2024 season is finally upon us. Knights versus Bandits. Opening day, BBWL wiffle ball. The Bandits coming off a 26-4 championship season. They were the BBWL champs in 2023. Nassau Knights were the one team that was kept out of the playoffs. They finished 5-13. So they're looking to take a chance, take a shot at the Bandits here in the opening day series as we take a look at the new field. BBWL back and better than ever before. Presentation of the championship wiffle ball to the Bandits for 2023, but this time Stephen Koval is going to be on the opposite side as we take you right down to the field. Opening day pitch, the first pitch of the 2024 season, and there you have it. A solo blast, 1-0 Bandits, one pitch, one homer, and the Bandits pick up where they left off and take an early lead. Second batter, Parentino would walk, and that would give the bat to Tim Fazioli, who's going to double and move Parentino over to third. Second and third, 2 on for Brooks is going to double, 2 RBIs. And the Bandits take a 3-0 lead, but Santiago's going to settle in and sit Parentino down looking. And Fazioli swinging. He would walk Brooks and Parentino, though. And an IBB would make it a 5-0 game. Bottom 1, Brooks going to sit down Kuhn. And check out this web gem from Tim Fazioli. Taking away a double from Santiago. Big play right there. But Strzok going to get the Knights on the board with a 3-run blast. 2 runners on there. Strzok going to make it a 5-3 game. In the bottom of the first, Brooks would retire Tompkins, the next batter, to send the Bandits over to the top of the second.
Do I just do strike 3 for that, or we not?
Top of the second now. Bandits looking to expand on a 5-3 lead. They're going to get a sacrifice fly here. Runner was on third after an IBB that would score on the error. 6-3 game now at this point. Parentino going to ground out here to Strzok for 2 outs, bringing up Fazioli. 6-3 game at this point, and he's going to send this laser beam over the right field wall to make it a 7-3 game for the Bandits. Brooks would then ground out to Stephen Koval to close out the top of the second. Kuhn would walk to bring up Keller, a 2023 All-Star, and he's showing just why. Going to double here to put 2 on. Brooks, though, would retire Stephen Koval on a little sinker drop. 1 out in the inning, brings up Santiago, who's going to leave this hanging curve over the center field wall. 7-6 now. Bandits clinging on to a 1-run lead. That brings up Strzok, who continues to torture Brooks. Going to double here. Past Parentino. That would bring up Tompkins, who would then keep the rally going with a single here. But Brooks going to dig in and sit down. Kuhn swinging. And then he's going to get Keller to ground out to Fazioli. And that would end the inning and keep the Bandits in front 7-6. Top 3 now. Parentino going to lead the inning off with a single. Strzok boots it. Fazioli would walk, and then Brooks going to get Santiago for a second time and going to make this a 10-6 game. Bandits expanding on their lead. Offense going to be big for the Bandits this year without Koval on the mound. Scoring runs going to be key. Parentino would walk. Fazioli would then pop out here to Strzok. They go for the double play, so the runner would advance on the error, bringing up Brooks, who's going to hit one hard, but Koval with a nice play scoops it up. They go for it again. The runner moves all the way to third to bring up Parentino. Doesn't matter where the runner is, because Parentino's going to send him home anyways to make it a 12-6 game, 5-run inning for the Bandits as we move to the bottom of the third. So 12-6 game. Brooks looking for a clean inning to give the Bandits their first win of the season. He's going to start the inning off nicely, getting Koval to chase the high fastball. Santiago would walk. Strock would go down, and then Brooks going to strike out Tompkins to give the Bandits a 1-0 series lead. We'll take you right into the second game. Parentino going to pick up where Brooks left off, striking out Kuhn to start the game. But Koval has other things in mind. He's going to get his bat going. This was his game on the mound, so he gives himself some run support here early. Last year's 2023 MVP with the Bandits, now on the Knights and looking to give them a charge. So 2-run blast there, 2-0 Knights. But Parentino looking to take charge as well. He wants to be the Bandits' new ace with Koval moving on to the Knights. So he's got a lot of proof in this one as he faces off against Koval. Going to sit down Tompkins, keep it 2-0 over to the bottom of the second. Brooks would walk, Parentino would walk, but then Koval going to strike out Fazioli. He would walk Brooks, however, and then he's going to hit Parentino. That would push a run across. Some wondered if actually maybe that was on purpose. Koval, though, would strike out Fazioli. 3 runs would score in this inning off of walks. No hits for the Bandits, but Koval not sharp early on. But Parentino was, as he comes out chucking, going to strike out Kuhn and then get Koval to fly out for the second out of the inning. And he's going to hold on to that 3-2 lead, striking out Santiago. So we head over to the top of the third. Brooks gonna take one deep and over the center field wall to make it 4-2 Bandits. Next 3 batters though, Koval gonna settle in and show the Knights what they signed up for. He'd get Parentino to ground out to second baseman here. Strock, what a play as the ball hits off the front of the pitching turf. Fazioli. Koval continues to have his number. He's going to strike out Fazioli for the second out of the inning, painting the corner like Picasso. Brooks would also go down swinging on the riser. So last chance here for the Knights. Parentino going to get Strock to ground out here to start the inning. Tompkins would go down, and then Kuhn. Knights down to their final out. Nasty slider sends Kuhn down to the turf, and the Bandits take a 2-0 lead behind Parentino. And that is not something you're going to see very often, a Koval loss. And he's seen enough, though. Hammers Fazioli over the left field wall. Fazioli starting game 3 for the Bandits at home. A 3-run blast here after 2 consecutive walks is going to bring up Santiago, who is also going to homer here. Back-to-back jacks for the Knights and a 4-0 lead to start the inning. Next up, Tompkins. He too is going to homer.
Get out, ball.
A 5-run inning here for the Knights. No better way to try to avoid a sweep than to drop 5 runs on the starting pitcher in the first inning. Knights take a 5-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the first. Brooks going to lead things off, and he will double off the Knights starting pitcher Strock. Parentino would go down, but later in the inning, Fazioli gonna get the Bandits on the board with another home run here in the series. Basically the same spot as the first one, 5-2. Now the Knights clinging to a 3-run lead. But Strock, without question, one of the biggest competitors in the BBWL. He's going to go out there and compete. He gets Brooks to ground out. He'd walk Parentino, but he would then get his revenge on Fazioli, getting him to chase the change away. It's 5-2 ball game at this point. Top two. 2023 All-Star Jake Keller going to home run on a line drive over the left field wall. That would bring up Koval. And he's going to go back-to-back here, sending this one deep and gone. May have been the longest home run here of the series, making it a 7-2 game. Santiago would then line out. Big play here by Brooks. This would bring up Strock. A third solo shot of the inning.
Wait, what's the count?
Off of Fazioli. Now an 8-2 game here with the Knights pushing their lead to 6 runs. Fazioli going to get Tompkins to pop out, and that'll push us over to the bottom of the second. Brooks going to lead the inning off. Ground ball here. Santiago scoops it up. Parentino would then walk, though. Fazioli would walk, and then Brooks would walk. A little bit of trouble here. And Fazioli going to make him pay for it. He's going to double, and that would bring in a few runs. 8-5 game at this point, and Strock starting to fall apart. He walks Parentino, and that is going to make it a 5-run inning. Bandits walk away 8-7. But Kuhn going to double to lead off the top of the third, and then Keller going to get his second home run of the ball game to make it a 10-7 game, 2-run homer. Mirror image of his last shot. Fazioli going to have to hold on here tight if the Bandits are going to have a chance in the bottom of the inning. He does get Koval here to ground out. Pitcher to first baseman Parentino. Santiago to the plate, looking to expand on the lead, and he's going to do just that. This is an absolute bomb. Sends it over the driveway. 11-7 game Knights. Strock walks, Tompkins walks, and then Evan Kuhn. Houston, we have liftoff. A big shot there. That would be a 5-run rule. 13-7 Knights. And the Knights bring in their closer, Keller. They take Strock out of the game. A long history of giving up big leads. Fazioli's going to single, though, and then Brooks later on in the inning with the bases loaded, a grand slam. This would make it a 13-12 game, and the Bandits within 1. Parentino to the plate next. No outs at this point. He's going to double off the wall. So the tying run on second base, Keller going to have to really dig in. And he does just that. He's going to get Fazioli out swinging. And then Brooks, he gets him looking on the high heat. And the Bandits down to their last out with a runner on second. Joey Parentino looking to be a hero. Oh, yeah. A little Bandit magic. They had it in the World Series last year. And here you have it. A walk-off. Joey Pasta. He throws him the meatball and he sends it over the left field wall. And a home run walk-off. Bandits going to sweep the series 3-0, 14-13. Fazioli gives up 13 earned, but picks up the W. And the Bandits start the season where they left off, a 3-0 sweep. But no doubt a different look Knights this year. Expect big things from them in 2024. And there you have it, opening day here on The Recap.